Hello everyone and welcome to my first house building video in The Sims 4. This one isn't as fancy as my last kind of decorating video in The Sims 3. If you saw it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to build and record with this one, so I hope you don't mind. And it was just still fairly new to me, so I wanted to get used to it and everything. So yeah, I was placing some porch pieces. I wanted to see what the L-shaped one looked like and also the circle-ish one. I like how it looks, so I'm probably going to have to use that. I think the circle one would look cool in a corner, and then you could put like an easel there or something so you can paint. I would like that. I used a lot of the room presets and then I changed it around. I had those two single bed rooms, but then I deleted them and put in a double bedroom, which, I mean, I could have just made this room myself, but it's fine. I like the flooring stuff. So I put in some single beds in there instead of having it, you know, accommodate two people that are a couple. It now accommodates two people who are strangers or friends, acquaintances. And for that room, I was having a problem with it not turning into a room, so that's why I deleted it and put it back, but it ended up working right after I did that. And I'm just putting in some roof pieces, and oh, I don't know why, but I like how the roof turned out. I don't really use that type of roof, so it's my new favorite from now on, so I'm going to be using it a lot. And I wanted the house to be a couple different colors so that it's not just one solid color, you know. And the roof colors, you can actually set one piece to be a different color from the other ones. Isn't that awesome? That's pretty awesome. For the foundation, I had trouble deciding which one I wanted, so I just ended up going with the one that I placed a little bit before that, which I like. I think it matches the house fairly well. For the windows, you can see I'm going through a lot of windows, and then I realized we don't have a lot of money to spend on windows. I honestly don't know why I bought windows. Windows are just the worst thing to buy when your Sims don't have a lot of money, but I don't know, I just decided why not keep them. It, you know, doesn't make the house look so flat, even though we could have done with having more money. You'll see by the end of the video, we didn't end up with a lot of money. But if you see that rock off to the side, kind of in the middle right, it is somewhere where you could dig for treasure, and you might find some cool things. You might find a treasure map, so we might get some money from that little thing, and it like regenerates, it respawns, so you could keep going to it. But we'll go over that in the Let's Play. I was messing around with the porch. I wanted it to match everything else. The windows, I changed the color of the windows, just made it like a brown color on the inside trim of it, and it matched better with everything else. And I also changed the color of the stairs and the front porch, you know, floor right there, and the trim that goes around the roof. It's so pretty. It just ties in. Like, let's say you have a black framed window. If you put the black trim on the roof, it just brings it all together, I feel, and I like that feature oh so much. I'm just placing some dirt around the bottom of the houses. You'll see a lot of people doing this, and I liked how it looked whenever I saw houses with this. Even Sims creators do this, so I wanted to do that. And then I kind of toned it down by erasing it a little bit with it on translucent, not on translucent, but it's the part of the terrain paint where you can go very light-handed instead of heavy-handed with it. Now I'm just going back and changing the colors of the windows like I said I was going to do. It's not that much of a difference. I just made it brown instead of black, but I feel it matches more, and I wanted to put some kind of pathway in front of the stairs, and I was just messing around with it. I thought putting tiles around it would prevent it from leaking off to the parts that I don't want it to go into, so that didn't work. And I just ended up placing it one by one little patch by one little patch. And I'm going to put in a really cool item. I actually like this. I thought these were going to be really big or something, these little plumbob lamps, but they're adorable. They give off an aura. They make your Sims feel a certain way, I believe. Which you can enable or disable, and they have this like a pretty color, like a lamp. You know, when a lamp has a color, that's what it does. And you get that by redeeming any of your game codes. I think on The Sims 4 you link your Origin account with something. I'll put a link in the description to where you could go and redeem codes or something, or link your Origin account with it, and then it automatically gives you these lamps if you want them. I hope that makes sense. For the kitchen, you'll see that I kind of wanted the yellow wallpaper, so I think what I'm going to do is actually go back and put in yellow wallpaper instead of the pinky tone I went with, because I like how it looked. I don't know, I did kind of bring yellow into the floor, so that's nice, but I like the yellow wallpaper, and I'm probably going to give them yellow wallpaper. So I didn't change the doors, the door colors of the doors and the arch in the, you know, inside of the house, not the outside, the one leading to the outside, but I didn't change the ones on the inside, and that's fine. I don't know, I wasn't really concerned with that. For the TV, I wanted to see if the TV had to go on a display stand. The cool thing about this TV, or the little ones, is that you could put them on top of end tables too. I know! So you could put them on any size, shape, surface, and oh, I just thought that was really awesome. I changed the floor on the porch because it was the same as the room to the left of it, and I didn't want to change the one in the room because I liked it, so I changed the porch one. Here I'm just looking at the different window things that you could put on the windows, and I was looking at the fountains because, I don't know, I just wanted to look at them. So this is sort of like the second part of this, because I went back and gave them some items that I completely forgot about. So I gave them a punching bag, this cute bonsai tree which gives you the gardening skill. You like create a cool tree and then it grows back, and then you mess around with it again and cut it and stuff. I gave them a microphone and a fishbowl and a pin board thing, a bulletin board. And we don't have a lot of money left, so I'm gonna have to work on that. So here's the house, the front and the backs of it, and then we're gonna go on the inside where you could see the Sims hanging out. And don't worry, I didn't save any progress that you see in this video, except for the house, of course. So they didn't actually get any sort of skills while I was making this part. Leela on the right made a hamburger cake, which is like 25 simoleons to make or something ridiculous. And then here are just some screenshots of them on the inside. I didn't take a lot of screenshots like of the bathroom or the other room because they're fairly small, but Leela's just making some drinks and Elliot is punching the cool punching bag. If you'd like to download this house, you can look up LP space house space 1 or my username in the gallery, which is NIC0LEKA, and you can find it there. But yeah, there's my first house building video in The Sims 4. I'm probably going to go back to the style that I used in the last kind of decorating building video, which again, if you saw, you'll know what I mean. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be making more house building videos, so yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Bye everyone!